Hey there friends, and welcome to part 14 of my Rimatomics Rimefeller playthrough with bad hygiene. And between the last episode and this one, we had new technological discoveries, and I took the liberty to install a new production cycle over here. Just real quick explained. We're having here a water well. This is a installation that doesn't need any electricity to work. It will pump out water, but only if something pumps out water. So that's why we brought up a wind pump. It's similar working to a wind turbine, only it produces water with the wind speeds. And the water we pump out will be ultimately stored in the water tower here. And from there on, we can use plumbing to let that water flow through the base. So this is quite similar to electricity. So we're basically running some pipings over to this area, and I'm gonna sneak them in over this direction, but I will need some preparations before that. We need to smooth those walls. I hope smooth walls also accept plumbing. They accept conduits nowadays. Chances are they also accept plumbing. If not, we're gonna pull some siltstone walls through there. And we're having here laid down the plans for some proper flooring of this area. And hey, the cat people will actually have some proper sleeping wing first. That's where we start. So right now it's painfully slow filling. So probably I want to connect another wind pump. I don't know how quickly the water depletes though. Lack of experience does that to me. Okay, so Red is cutting the stones, Rarizotis is building the slabs, and Feasant is going to the toilet. Having the research going on. Oh, about research, I did one or two thoughts as well. So Grandma Anne's cookbook was the last technology I discovered in the register, which was not flagged as technologically superior to us compared to our age. So chances are, the moment we discover pies, it's going to be our jump to the Middle Ages. Imagine that. The invention of pie alone was enough for the Sekhmet tribe to advance into the Middle Ages. Probably. We're gonna see. I would like that story though. Until then, we can watch this new area here grow. Oh, Creole marble really gives the whole place a little bit of a cool look. It's very, very blue when you put it down as a ground floor. I haven't used all these stones out of that mod pack. Not at all. I'm using it only since a short time, because a long time ago I was thinking like that this mod pack would add up too many stones, and I mean, if we look at this, it is quite an amount of stones. I mean, okay, ignore those. These are the gems out of another mod pack, but so many different stones. But then I figured that different stones are nothing more than colors on the palette to work with. So and then I wanted them all, and now I have all the stones. I'm gonna look forward to check out how this place looks when we're putting some real lights on it. Okay, but it's a long, long way until there. Okay, not having too many Creole marble blocks anymore, but we're cutting new while we're speaking. So does that thing always show me that water icon once it's not pumping? Is that the thing? I just try to understand how the iconography here works. So I'm gonna pick up Rarizotis, and no, I would really only like to have work on the plumbing. These are too close together, so the mod things I want to finish on this all. I would need to forbid these. Okay, Rarazotus and Tiberius are... Wait a sec. She convinced him to be her lover by boasting about her own muscles. Oh, okay, Rarazotus. There you go, friends. We have our first pair, couple. Okay. Oh, I wish it would have been Transazen or Feasant. Feasant was no. I wish it would have been Transazen. Some partnership would really help him with his depression problems too. So we need a double bed. We're gonna make it out of ruby. No, dioptase. Dioptase fits well to the color style of this area. I'm pretty sure it's not that comfortable. Oh, we can actually, haha. So, we're gonna check this out. We're gonna show the material comparison, and then we can check out if dioptite is actually so inferior that I don't want to use it. If I find it. There it is, at dioptase. So, 100, 107, 105. Let's quickly compare that to wood. No, it has exactly the same rest value stats, so I can use this material. But who's going to work on that? Construction, it's going to be Rarazotus herself. Sure, why not? Let's give her that order, because I really feel like they should have that bed if they want to. And that's at least some really good use for the dioptase. I mean, I did check out if one made out... Oh yeah, the no oil bed. Didn't want to do it. No, it was double bed. Okay. So yeah, the beauty rating is sky high for a gemstone crafted bed, and that was exactly my intention. There we go. Grandma Anne's cookbook was the one thing we needed to go for a new technology level. Welcome to the Middle Ages, my friends. We have advanced. Okay, now I can do all the medieval techs. And at that point, once that's done, we're going to finally reach industrial tech. So I will continue this run like this, that I'm only going to use technologies which are actually fitting to my technology level from there on. It took me a while until I understood how the technology progression system actually works. But yeah, now I understand it. So let's get back to sewage sludge composting. So I checked it out. This stuff actually just does increase the fertility of the soil where you use it. I don't know how to do that, but we're certainly gonna try. So okay, we're getting plumbing in here. Nice. I figured to use steel plumbing because I think it's A, quite professional, and B, I have so much steel. Okay. Our dioptase bed has a beauty rating of 30. Yeah, that's exactly because of that. And it's of good quality. Wonderful. So, lower light gives a decrease in surgery success chance. Fascinating. I didn't know that. I never checked this out, but it totally makes sense, of course. As do many things in Rimworld. Except for plenty of other things which make exactly no sense, but that's just how it is. Marble. How much marble do I have? 400. I think I want to up the... Oops, not that much. I want to have a larger stock of marble in particular, because I noticed how many blocks I need to do bigger pieces of art, and well, since I want to do a relief at some point, I need to stock up some of the materials beforehand. right? Oh, look at that. Plumbing is getting done. So, okay. Wasn't that water tower a lot fuller before? Does a pipe have a storage rate? I don't know. Anyways, we're now having the plumbing in this area, and I'm gonna try something out. And that's gonna be to build a copy of that door here, and build a copy of that wall afterwards there. And then we're gonna reinstall the toilet here. And I'm gonna install the first hand washing basin of the colony. So there we go. Oh, it could take up the spot for the tub here. Yeah, that's good. So we don't need to move the stuff at all. We just need to move the tub. Awesome. Okay, wonderful. Please do that, my friend. Can't wait to have my first proper sanitary installation in my colony. Oh, it's we're not there yet. The connection has not been made. Gonna pick up Rarizotus for a sec. Ah, that was a botch, I say. Come on. There we go. And let's work on the basin. And then I should have the first automated hand washing procedure here. I hope I did everything right, we're gonna see. But so no water capacity. Okay, so there's no plumbing linked here. So let's see if oh no, it's not gonna disappear under the ground. Oh man. So turns out I have probably to do this. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. So let's force the works on this part real quick. Transazen is on major break risk again, but hey, tell me something new. It's time for number 11, Transazen. Okay, let's deconstruct that one. And reinstall the wall. It is quite a micromanagement game here, but we're almost done. And now let's pick up a piece of plumbing. Yeah, so the plumbing runs through these, and I need a sewage output as well. So that was something I wanted to wait until I had an audience. So I put one of them over here, but I figured I don't want to have it over here. I'm gonna build it down here. No, I don't want to waste my water. Spoil my water. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down the plumbing like this. So, Rarizotus, are you still? Ah, it's early in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna force the works on this stuff first. And then the only thing I'm still confused about is that the game has no input and output differentiations. So I just hope that one unit of plumbing is a combined thing of input and output. So that's the only thing that would make sense to me, because you can't like connect you can't connect a basin with two different types of circuits of plumbing. That's the word. So I just hope it'll output the sewage as well, because if I understood it correctly there. If we look at that, this toilet is now also connected with our plumbing. I mean, it has even an automated plumbing connection, so that's why I took this effort here. Gonna be ordering some wall smoothing at this place because I still want to try out if this will enable the walls to have a connection to plumbing as well, because I don't know that yet. And we're able to compost our sewage sludge. So this is a different way to deal with feces. Instead of burning them, you can transform them into something more useful. So since we're in the Middle Ages now, I'm gonna research smithing. It's the perfect time to research smithing. But until these walls get smoothened out, I can't do anything, and my peeps have a lot of work here to do, so it's gonna take a moment, that's all I want to say. So fertilizer area, I see, so that's how it works. Pretty simple, let's say. Biosolids composter, yeah, composter. It's the production facility, I'd say, where you put this stuff in and you can compost it. So maybe I'm gonna do one of those. Like, come on, what can possibly go wrong? Let's put them over here as an alternative to the burn pits for now. Why not? Bugs me a little that I don't see any way to check out if my plumbing with the basin and everything is working out, but I mean, Rarazoda's used it, so the connection is properly working. That's one thing for sure. Let's reinstall the hoopstone ring to over here, because I don't know, it doesn't feel right, so behind the water turbine and everything. Okay. Has such trouble to tell if this is enough or not. But then again, I mean, I could just connect another one if I'm not sure. It's pretty easy to expand these arrays, obviously. They don't need electricity or anything, so chances are they are not too efficient compared to modern units. I don't know the comparison. Right now this is high-tech for the Sekhmet tribe, so let's be happy with that. I'm gonna go for rough cobblestones in the shack. I'm gonna use the same material like the walls. There we go. Oh, I forgot to configure the butcher table in between the hurry. It's of course only to do kibble, man. My friends, did you think it decreased the radius to... Wish you could still scroll the map, or at least move that window while you're working with ingredient radius. Something I'm thinking about for years since playing the Rimworld. I don't know, it feels so obvious to me that you want to see the map if you configure this stuff, but oh man, that's just one of the things that doesn't make sense in Rimworld. Please Red, refill that tub, it's important. What? Did he actually prefer to take water out of the basin compared to the fountain? That's so friggin' inefficient. If that's the case, I need to really put up another water source over here. Or plumbing. Okay, an imposing construction. What's that? Consul Basilia Tour of the Exodus Imperium. What will they give me for that? I'll get just a faction standing increase. So these are now the new building quests. They got a little bit overhauled between some patches, so any of metallic woody stony 490 units, 102 Creole marble blocks and 36 scintilline. No way in earth I'll get scintilline at this point. Stuff is made out of oil, and I'm in the Middle Ages. Oil is a little bit far away from me. I mean, if I run into a source of synthylene, by any chance the next few days, I'll reconsider my trash can decision there. But until then, I can just forget that. That's one of the drawbacks of the new mod packs. They give you quite often selection choices you really can't fit in. Compared to vanilla, this is a bug, because these quests are meant to be you should be able to do them at any point. The material restrictions should be never a problem. Like these problems, like I never can get synthylene at this point, they should not happen. But I don't mind too hard. Like some things, some interferences with mods and the base game are unavoidable, I would like to say. Okay. Oh, my goodness, I forgot to give this bed owners. So, Tiberius and Rorozotus it was, right? Yeah, okay. So I can uninstall that bed. It's good, because I have another bed open for a different room then, without having the need to build one. Wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. We're in a really comfy spot here. I mean, the only thing that's a little bit annoying right now is my animal situation, animal and food situation. Like, I would love to have some other things to hunt, but it's the same old elephants out there all week long. There's just nothing migrating over here. I just hope it's the summer right now. And during the less harsh seasons, there will be more animal migration, but I don't know yet how this will be. So, there we go. Also, I guess I will be imposing some restrictions towards the riding at some point, but not yet. Because the problem is you can forbid your colonists to... No, you can't forbid the animals to enter the colonists' premises, but that doesn't stop your colonists from riding with the zebra into their sleeping room. They just like to do that, I don't know. And this overrides the zone configurations, and so it will just happen at some point that there's a zebra in your sleeping room, even though you forbid it. And animals just leave lots of dirt. So the only problem I'm having with animals in my living areas, they wouldn't be that spreading that much dirt. They could just live there all day. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so I'm gonna replace these parts with siltstone walls because I think it looks more beautiful when we're having a completed wall here. So let's fast forward a little bit. I love the fact that we're right now double researching so much. The second table was quite necessary because in this run I am needing literally every tech to advance. I checked out the configurations more closely. I mean, 14 episodes in and I'm looking up the configurations of this mod, so it's quite easily explained. I have to research all the techs of a tech level to advance, but I keep it that way because I like it. This is exactly the kind of run I had in mind, where I have to research a lot, like a real damn lot. Alright. I think I'm gonna be forcing Rorozotus into smoothing this area now. I hope she's not hating me too much for that, because I just really want to know if plumbing runs through smooth walls or not. Oh, I need to smooth this one for 2. Oh, dang it. Yeah, tomorrow then. I don't want to stress her out too much. Not for some an important deed like that. Okay, tell you what, friends, I'm going to impose a little new growing zone for smoke leaf. And also, since I'm having more room now, my little psychoid garden. Because as tribes people, I would have had the option to make Psychotiche a quite long while ago, but it was my own decision to forego that, because I had already so many other things to work around, and there was not enough space down there. So plenty of different reasons led me to foregoing the Psychoid production. But since the area here is now finally mine, it's okay. Oh, friends, I don't want you to do kibble out of these things. So the basic idea was to make kibble solely out of meat, but not smoked meat. The smoked meat is my alternative to pemmican, and we're having an eclipse. Sucks for my solar power generation, I guess. Alrighty. So, I really feel like going for a hunting party soon. That should be fun, right? But for that I would need a little bit more of equipment. Using the setup camp mod, which allows you to set up a temporary camp on pretty much every tile of the map, which is a pretty small area compared to the whole map here, and you can only visit a square every 15 days, and it gets blocked after visiting it. So we're getting raided by the Endestan unification. Okay, the Endestan unification are the hostile outlanders of this area, so we're gonna be on our toes here. They're landing with drop pods, okay, but luckily not in my base. So, oh, these guys are well-equipped, friends. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's gonna be a hard one. Oh, okay. Really gotta take this serious, because this is a serious attack. Like, none of those is having bad equipment. They're all heavy equipped with very good weapons. Gonna be disgusting. Alright, so first steps, I'm having 2 zebras. Where's the other one? So that's zebra 2. Where's zebra 1? Right next to red. Okay, we need to mount that zebra. And there's Pheasant not having any mount, but I don't want to ride the Great Danes, because they are fighting animals, so let's fast forward. No, not fast forward. Slow forward, pretty much. And my plan is to intercept these 2 groups, because I don't see any chance of splitting up my own colonists and fighting them both at once. Oh, are they preparers or... Okay, they are preparers. At least something. Okay. That simplifies things a little. Okay. Now we are set, and let's get into motion. Gonna go for the group which is closer to my colony. And let's see. These guys, a chain shotgun. They are definitely the worst equipped party of those. They're having no real long range equipment. So let's check them out. Is there anybody really good at shooting? Larry, he's luckily carrying the sawed-off shotgun of them. Apart from that, nothing too talented there. Okay, that's good. So, what about my ranges here, though? The PDW is not really having a hair range. Transazan's assault rifle is having the best range. Tiberius and Transazon are the guys I want to send out first, and we're gonna allow this door to be held open, and I'm going to put up my guys over here, and we're gonna try to take some fools out that are getting too close, but wishful thinking. There we go. I got in a few hits, that's at least something. So, with the preparers, it's just like they tend to split up in a very foolish way, and there we got the first one down. Nice. Okay. Also, they're already a little bit softened up by that. That's why I wanted to go for the group with the worse ranges. There we go. Let's order them another round. Okay, now they're beginning their assault. I'm gonna fall back here, and I'm going to take care that the proper persons are standing in front of the door. I mean, there's nobody on their team with melee capabilities, so I don't know how smart this actually is. Oh no, we're gonna do the real nasty way. We're gonna do this one. The only real dangerous part is the other party, which is hanging around the other corner. So this is really one nasty way to greet your enemies. So they're going a little bit south there. Aletta is running into the death trap as well. Okay. Let's bring up the squad. And that's enough for them to flee. So I'm not gonna waste my time with those guys anymore. And instead I'm going right over to the next party. So what up with Humps? He has one little wound there, but nothing too terrible. Alright, so group 2. There's another group with shooting values. So Justice is a very good shot. Kalian is a very good shot. Oh boy. This guy is also not really a bad shot. Okay, so this party is a lot more dangerous, but so considering what I see here, I'm going to put down a little medical bed. Let's order Humps to rest until healed. And who's my best medical person? Pheasant. And Pheasant, please tend Humps. Okay. And we're gonna wait for now. I'm gonna release Transazon here for a moment. So I really let him smoke some weed here in between because his mood is so terrible. I just want to make sure Transazon is going to last until the end of this one. So Humps will have a bite to eat as well after he got treated, but I just wanted to make sure that these wounds are not an issue for him. So let's give everybody a break for a second until they attack. Because these guys, I want to let them come. They have such high ranges. Going at them like I went at these guys would be really foolish and would be not as successful as it was right there. I know what I'm saying. Okay. Elephant tusk. Alright. So instead, I'm gonna wait until these guys are beginning their assault and looking for a mistake in the way they fight. Like, there should be some way where I'm able to attack them. They will attack my structures or anything, or as you can see here, they'll start splitting up, stuff like that. And this is something where I can grab them, because these guys, if they all get together at me at once, the cat, no, Not the cat! Leave the kitten alone! And I'm going to release the animals as well. Because this is really the moment for my animals to shine. So I'm going to stun those suckers. Wait a sec, Kalian actually resisted that one? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm sending Humps right in there because with that kind of armor, he can afford to just walk into this and attack them right up front. That's why I bought all this gear for this guy, so he'll just get a bruise from a battle rifle. No, bullets are not. Those bullets should have been shots that didn't penetrate his armor. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just get rid of the aftermath here and enjoy the great weapons these people carried into my colony. Like, these are really good weapons. Casualties, a hoopstone ring. Tragic, man, tragic. Okay. We have not enough doctoring capacity here available right now, so I'm going to check out my animals by hand. So Xerxes is not bleeding out, and Babushka would be dying. So, okay. So Stork is already on that job. Alright. She left a paw. She lost a paw. Oh man. Always makes me a little bit sad when I see that. Okay, so after Rarazotus is done with playing Hoopstone, you're going to tend to that zebra. Okay. So I gotta take care of Stork at some point. So you know what, man? I don't like the fact that you're trying to tend an animal while you're personally almost bleeding to death. Okay, there we go. I'd rather send the guy which is right now only a little bit grumpy. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to let Stork get treated by Tiberius. Humps' bruises are not worth to be mentioned. Tiberius is having a gunshot in the jaw which doesn't bleed. Do we really want to know? Well, I'm gonna tend to this guy later. If it's not bleeding, it's not worth the time right now. Okay. So, what about my other animals? So, that one is not dying anymore. Babushka is still dying, I guess. Nobody's tending her. So, I'd say that Transazan has to do this now. I just hope he'll not freak out because of that. I don't need to have this a medical bed anymore. Okay, he'll do the Humps treatment. Wonderful. Okay, that attack has been fought off, but it was, as you've noticed, it really brought me up to my toes. But overall, with a fortification system like this, it's a lot easier to fight these fights. Like, I have so many opportunities to play around, and they're all created by me, so they work to my favor, you know. I'm quite happy how it worked with this group. Like, a short-range group got completely destroyed by a door and a few walls and a few corners, basically. Wonderful example on how good simple solutions can work. Okay. So, everybody's treated now. Wonderful. Can't even remember what I was doing the moment before. So, I've decided to start part 2 of the series once we've left the Middle Ages, and we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. It's not gonna be taking forever anymore. Because right now, I'm advancing at a quite nice pace there. No prisoners, though. We killed everybody there. Like, immediately. Pretty surprised about that, you know? Okay. Let's go on max speed. So everybody's sleeping, sleep rhythm got messed up by the big assault there. People are working at night who are usually not. But that's okay. Let's clean up the cat cave again. This is a piece of work which somehow doesn't get the proper attention. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to smoothen out those walls and try if the plumbing works. Smooth walls. At least I remember. Okay. Let's go for tomorrow's work. And I'm going to send Rarizotus on that. So overall, this fight has shown me that my guys are pretty tough. Like, the work I invested in Humps gear here is really paying off, and they're still the armor skin clan. Once I'm installing this guy's going to be a friggin' bulwark. But blocked drain, okay. I see. That's a deficiency. You just need time to do that, right? Yeah, I remember. Okay. So I'm gonna send Rarizotus today to do my bidding. Okay. But as a matter of fact, I don't know what I'm doing, why I was waiting that long. But yeah, it goes through smooth walls. Wonderful. So we're gonna take our plumbing, and this means we're gonna need to smooth all the surfaces. I'm sorry. Can I order this like here? Yeah. So the back walls of this whole complex here have to be smoothened, and we're gonna do this like that. A beautiful nature stone toilet. We could also smoothen the floors here. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? So sadly, the water installations are taking longer than I like them to take, but as you can see, there's still a lot of work in the sleeping areas to do, so that's why it takes that long. Smithing. Awesome. Okay. Since I can research carpet making now, it is about time to sew out something new. Something very useful. It's cotton. So I'm really going for a big income here, because I have so many talented plant workers. I can afford to do that. So let's check. Overall, I can't really afford, though, to set up another person with the work, but I think Humps is able to take care of all this. If not, I can temporarily send people to do the work. We're gonna try it like that. Okay. Transazon, if you're going down this road, I'm gonna send up the forced order to these things, because I don't want Rarizotus and Tiberius to be sleeping with the sight onto the smoking and smoldering burn pits while they're sleeping. No. Alright, you got it, my friend. Okay, this is the biosolids composter. Looks like they're using that stuff automatically. Like, there's no bill thing that I need to issue or anything. Good. So let's pick up these weapons. They might be awful, but what the heck? Alright, so it is sadly about time to put an end to this episode, my friends. We are progressing quite nicely. and I feel very, very happy about the progress of this colony. It starts to look really good, and yeah, I hope you come for the next episode as well. Apart from that, the usual thumbs up or subscriptions help me a lot. If not, just watch my videos and make me happy with that. I enjoy that too. And I hope you come for the next episode as well. Until then, just stay cool, stay healthy, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.